The voters register are those that border neighboring countries. Take the Western region, for example, where, notwithstanding the oil find in the Western region, you would expect that Sekondi Takoradi will be booming with economic activity, right? Notwithstanding the oil find, in fact, between 2008 and 2012, Sekondi Takoradi, both constituency, saw actually a decline in the voters register by 5%. A decline in the voters register by 5%. Meanwhile, Swama, which is just at the border, saw an increase in the voters register by 23%. So there must have been some major activity taking place in Swama that was totally more than what was happening in Sekondi Takoradi. It's very, very curious. So you see places like Swaman and Isma East and so on with quite unusual increases in the register. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, the evidence therefore strongly supports the assessment that the voters register may be bloated. This is, however, just another piece of the jigsaw puzzle. On its own, it is not conclusive evidence that the register is bloated. However, ladies and gentlemen, we believe we have finally discovered the final piece of this jigsaw puzzle, the smoking gun. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, fellow Ghanaians, over the years, there have been persistent rumors that people are coming from across the border, Togo, in Burkina Faso, in Cote d'Ivoire, to register and vote in Ghanaian elections. Persistent rumors, and you keep hearing them election after election. The curious case of the increased NHIS special registrations in the Brahmahafo and Volta regions, both border regions, coupled with the massive increase in voter registrations in some border constituencies between 2008 and 2012, resulted in us initiating investigative work to ascertain whether in fact citizens of Togo, Burkina Faso, and Cote d'Ivoire do register to vote in Ghanaian elections. This was not an easy exercise. In this regard, our investigative team started trying to obtain the voters' registers across all of the bordering countries. We obtained the Togo voters register, and this was publicly available in Togo. This is a sample of the voters register in Togo, right? So we obtained the Togo voters register to begin the investigation. So this is a sample with all the details. Now we proceeded to use the methodology that we used. We used what we call facial biometric recognition technology. So basically you are trying to look at two people. You search the registers of both Ghana and Togo, and then the program will look at characteristics, facial recognition characteristics, look at the distances between the eyes, ears, and so on, the mean, standard deviation, mode, kurtosis, standard variance, and all of that. So you will take this to have a sense, because you are trying to do biometric facial recognition technology. When we began the search, it was quite amazing what we began to find. And this is what we want to share with you now, in terms of the matches that we began to find, or what some people in the field will say potential matches. These are some of the matches. The one on the right is from the Togo voters register, and the number you see there is the Togo ID, voters ID card number. The names are exactly the same in Togo and in Ghana. So you will see for this person, Klo Komla Japet, you see the two pictures. It's the same person, and that is similar. and we were able to mark these faces of 76,286 potential matches, and we are presenting some of these samples. I should note that so far, Mr. Chairman, I should note that so far we have only completed less than 10% of the search on the register. Less than 10% of the search. It's work that is ongoing. And we will soon begin work on the Ivorian register to check the western border as well. And then we'll look at Burkina Faso.